Good morning everyone. Today we are going to learn characteristics and features of organization. So be ready for that. The first characteristics of organization is collection of people. The second one is common goal. The third one is division of work. And the fourth one is coordination. The fifth one is hierarchy of authority. The sixth one is environment. The seventh one is technology. And the last one is perpetual existence. र अब म तपाईहरुलाई यसलाई one by one explain गर्न गइरहेको छु. I'm going to make you understand one by one. Be ready for that. Now I'm going to make you understand the first characteristics of organization, that is collection of people. Organization is a collection of people where two or more than two people they come together and establish a common goal, and to achieve that goal they perform different types of activities. So organization is a human interrelated activities everyone. यहाँ मान्छेहरूले अर्गनाइजेसनलाई एस्टाब्लिश गरेको हुन्छ. उनीहरू त अर्गनाइजेसनलाई किन एस्टाब्लिश गरेका हुन्छन् भने आफ्नो गोललाई अचिभ गर्नको लागि है. सो यसलाई यसरी नै एक्सप्लेन गर्नुपर्छ everyone. The next one is common goal. So every organization is established to achieve that organizational goal. Goal is the existence of reason of existence of the organization. So the group of people who work together only to achieve that common goal. So every organization has a specific goal, and to achieve that goal each and every individuals, each and every group of people, they work together in a structured form to achieve that organizational or to achieve that common goal. Third one is division of work. So in organization, okay, the group of people they identify all the activities which are performed to achieve that common goal. They group that, okay, work, they identify the activities, they group that work into a small unit, okay, like production department, marketing department, HR department, finance department. So उनीहरुले के गर्छ भने कामलाई डिवाइड गर्छन्. Division of work is related with division of dividing the work. So first they identify all the activities, and after that they group all that activities into a small manageable unit, and each unit of work is given to a specialized people who have skill, ability, knowledge and experience, and this increases, this division of work increases efficiency and specialization in the organization. So यसलाई यसरी गरी explain गर्ने. The next one is coordination. So we must understand the definition of it everyone. Coordination is the process of interrelating the activities of each and every level of management, each and every department and each and every employees in one direction only to achieve that common goal. So here in organization, the manager or the management interrelate the activities of each and every employees in one direction, and they establish mutual understanding, mutual relation and mutual cooperation to achieve that, okay, coordination, to have the coordination in the organization. So यो कुरा त्यहाँ explain गर्ने. And after that the next one is hierarchy of authority. Hierarchy of authority मा we have to understand that in organization there are different level of authority, top level, middle level and lower level. They establish authority and responsibility relationship in such a manner so that everyone perform their activities according to their authority and according to their responsibility. So each and every organization has a level of authority, and they establish the authority and responsibility relationship among each and every level of management. यो कुराहरु त्यहाँ एक्सप्लेन गर्ने. And the next one is environment. हामीलाई थाहा छ, we establish our business in the society. We perform each and every activities in the society. We bring all the organizational resources from the society, and society is the part of environment everyone. Society is the part of environment, and talking about environment, environment is the combination of internal and external factors which affects the performance of business organization. That's why we should consider the environmental factors while performing the work and to achieve while achieving the common goal of the organization. So यो कुराहरु environment मा लेख्ने. And after that technology. Technology refers to new skill, ability, knowledge and experience, new way of doing the work, hey, new method of producing and distributing the goods and services. So technology is must use in the organization. अहिलेको 21st century मा if any organization is saying that I want to use any technology to perform my activities, then that organization cannot exist in the market. That's why each and every organization, okay, they use the technology for each and every activities of the organization. यो कुराहरु त्यहाँ लेख्ने. In the last मा perpetual existence भनेको के हो भने, okay, it has long life भनिन्छ. Perpetual existence भनेको it is established for a long period of time. It performs its activities, okay, for long time, for continuously, okay, until and unless there is existence of the organization. So people come and go. Okay, के भनिन्छ भने मान्छे आउँछन् and जान्छन्, people come and go, but organization never ends, everyone, never go. That's why it is a continuous process. It has a perpetual existence. It has a long life. यसरी गरी हामीलाई एक्सप्लेन गर्नु छ. अब यही कुराहरुलाई म तपाईलाई यो बोर्डमा बताउँछु. So get ready to understand, okay, how to write it very effectively and efficiently in your notebook. Thank you. So these are the characteristics or the features of organization. About हामीहरु one by one यसलाई हेरौं everyone. First one is collection of people. The second one is common goal. The third one is division of work. The next one is coordination. After that, hierarchy of authority, and then environment, technology, and perpetual existence. यो characteristicsहरुलाई अब explain कसरी गर्ने आफ्नो notebook मा. I am going to make you understand that. Ready? So the first one is collection of people. Here it is. So organization is a collection of people where two or more than two people work together to achieve the common goal of the organization. And organization is a human association where group of people work together, okay, to achieve the common goal. यसरी यसलाई explain गर्ने everyone. आफ्नो words मा. Try to understand everyone. Collection of people भनेको two or more than two people हरुको association हो. And that association come together only to achieve the common goal of the organization. यो कुरालाई त्यहाँ आफैले लेख्ने. Okay, आफैले everyone. Next one is common goal. अब common goal भनेको के हो भने every organization has its goal. Without goal there is no existence of organization. So के भनिन्छ भने goal is the reason of existence of the organization. Goal is the reason of the existence of the organization. Without goal there is no existence of organization. An individual cannot achieve his goal alone. र एउटा अर्गनाइजेसन एउटा इन्डिभिजुअलले आफ्नो गोललाई एलोन एक्लै अचिभ गर्न सक्दैन. That's why, okay, they establish a group of people having common goal of the organization. त यहाँ हामीलाई के बुझ्नु छ भने अर्गनाइजेसनमा एउटा कमन गोल हुन्छ र जुन गोल अचिभ गर्नको लागि डिफरेन्ट इन्डिभिजुअल डिफरेन्ट ग्रुप अफ पिपलहरु के गर्छ भने सँगै काम गर्छन् त्यो गोललाई अचिभ गर्नको लागि. This is what the explanation of common goal. And the third one is division of work. So division of work is related with dividing the work of the organization. So for that, first they identify all the activities and then they group that activities into a small unit like production department, marketing department, finance department and HR department. यो PD भनेको production department, MD भनेको marketing department, FD भनेको finance department and HRD भनेको human resource department and so on. हरेक अर्गनाइजेसन को आफ्नो आफ्नो डिपार्टमेन्ट हुन्छ. So they identify all that activities and group all that activities into a small unit, and each unit, okay, of the work they assign that work, that group of work according to the skill, ability, knowledge and experience. Everyone यो SAKE लाई याद गर्नु. म हरदम यसलाई युज गर्छु everyone. SAKE, skill, ability, knowledge and experience. So त्यो ग्रुप अफ वर्क लाई सरी त्यो ग्रुप अफ वर्क लाई ओके त्यो ग्रुप अफ वर्क लाई के गरिन्छ भने जब डिवाइड गरिन्छ असाइन गरिन्छ पिपलहरुलाई. सो इट शुड बी डिवाइडेड, इट शुड बी गिवन, इट शुड बी असाइन्ड अकॉर्डिंग टू द स्किल, एबिलिटी, नॉलेज एंड एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ दैट पीपल. जस्ट फॉर एग्जांपल, प्रोडक्शन डिपार्टमेंट इज गिवन टू दोज पीपल, okay, to those person who have skill, ability, knowledge, experience regarding the production related activities, and marketing department is given to those person or to that person who have skill, ability, knowledge, experience regarding marketing related activities and so on. So अब यसले गर्दा के हुन्छ भने it increases the efficiency of the organization and it also increases the specialization in the organization. Okay, so यसरी यसलाई एक्सप्लेन गर्ने, यसलाई एउटा प्याराग्राफमा एक्सप्लेन गर्नु एभ्रीवन. म पोइन्ट वाइज तपाईहरुलाई बताइदिन्छु ताकि तपाईहरुलाई बुझ्नलाई सजिलो होस्, so that it will be easy for you to understand. Now we are at 4 number and that is coordination. सो यसलाई कसरी एक्सप्लेन गर्ने एभ्रीवन कोअर्डिनेसनको डेफिनेसन हामीलाई थाहा हुनुपर्छ कोअर्डिनेसनको मिनिङ हामीलाई थाहा हुनुपर्छ र कोअर्डिनेसनको मिनिङ भनेको के हो भने कोअर्डिनेसन भनेको के हो भने कोअर्डिनेसन इज द प्रोसेस अफ इन्टररिलेटिङ the activities of each and every level of management, each and every department, each and every employees in one direction only to achieve the common goal of the organization. So your definition याद हुनुपर्छ everyone. So यहाँ पहिला define गर्ने अनि त्यसपछि के लेख्ने भने management has to interrelate the activities of each and every employees in one direction, okay, only to achieve the common goal, and they have mutual understanding, mutual relation and mutual cooperation. MU भनेको mutual understanding, MR भनेको mutual relation and MC भनेको mutual cooperation. It must be developed among them. There must be mutual understanding, mutual relation and mutual cooperation among each and every employees in the organization, and it must increase, means coordination increases the effective communication in the organization. जबसम्म कोअर्डिनेसन कम्युनिकेसन राम्रो हुँदैन कोअर्डिनेसन राम्रो हुँदैन जबसम्म कोअर्डिनेसन राम्रो हुँदैन इफेक्टिभ कम्युनिकेसन हुँदैन र इट इज भेरी डिफिकल्ट टु अचिभ द अर्गनाइजेसनल गोल अफ द अर्गनाइजेसन सो यो कुरालाई के गर्ने भने कोअर्डिनेसनमा एक्सप्लेन गर्ने एन्ड आफ्टर द्याट वी हेभ हायरार्की अफ अथोरिटी सो एभ्री अर्गनाइजेसन हेभ हायरार्की अफ अथोरिटी एन्ड रेस्पोन्सिबिलिटी रिलेसनसिप एभ्रीवन हरेक अर्गनाइजेसनमा डिफ्रेन्ट लेभल अफ म्यानेजमेन्ट हुन्छ हरेक फ्रम टप लेभल टु बटम लेभल सो हरेक लेभलको आफ्नो आफ्नो अथोरिटी र आफ्नो आफ्नो रेस्पोन्सिबिलिटी हुन्छ सो द्याट मस्ट बी ओके मिन्स अर्गनाइजेसनमा द म्यानेजमेन्ट इस्टाब्लिस अथोरिटी एन्ड रेस्पोन्सिबिलिटी रिलेसनसिप फ्रम टप लेभल टु बटम लेभल मैले पहिला नै भने कि देयर आर 3 लेभल अफ म्यानेजमेन्ट र हरेक लेभल अफ म्यानेजमेन्टको के हुन्छ भने आफ्नो आफ्नो अथोरिटी एन्ड आफ्नो आफ्नो रेस्पोन्सिबिलिटी हुन्छ एभ्रीवन सो दे इस्टाब्लिस द्याट एएनआर भनेको अथोरिटी एन्ड रेस्पोन्सिबिलिटी रिलेसनसिप from top level to bottom level, and that authority and responsibility relationship must be defined very clearly so that there will not be any confusion while performing the activities, and they perform the work according to their own authority and responsibility. कोही पनि आफ्नो अथोरिटी भन्दा बाहिर र रेस्पोन्सिबिलिटी भन्दा बाहिर गएर कुनै पनि कामहरू गर्न सक्दैन सो each and every employees, each and every level of management must perform their activities according to their authority and responsibility. So यसलाई यसरी एक्सप्लेन गर्ने लास्टमा इन्भाइरोमेन्ट अब इन्भाइरोमेन्टलाई डिफाइन गर्ने एभ्रीवन सो यु मस्ट नो द डेफिनेसन अर द मिनिङ अफ इन्भाइरोमेन्ट म तपाईँहरूलाई बताउँछु इन्भाइरोमेन्ट इज द कम्बिनेसन अफ इन्भाइरोमेन्ट इज द सराउन्डिङ भनिन्छ सिम्पली है सिम्पली इन्भाइरोमेन्ट इज द सराउन्डिङ वेयर वी पर्फर्म इच एन्ड एभ्री एक्टिभिटिज तर टकिङ अबाउट ओके प्रिन्सिपल अफ म्यानेजमेन्टमा इन्भाइरोमेन्ट भनेको केलाई हामी बुझ्छौँ भने इन्भाइरोमेन्ट इज द कम्बिनेसन अफ इन्टर्नल एन्ड एक्सटर्नल फ्याक्टर्स which affects the performance of business organization either positively or negatively or directly or indirectly. So environment भनेको के हो भने environment is that surrounding where we establish our business, we grow our each and every activities, we grow our business, we perform each and every activities, okay, and these sort of things we कहाँ हामी गर्छौँ we do these activities in the environment. So environment is the internal and external factors which affects the performance of the business organization. So environment like consider गरेर हामीले organizationलाई run गर्नुपर्छ otherwise it is very difficult to achieve the organizational goal. So the seventh one is technology. So technology refers to new SAKE. फेरि भन्छु everyone skill, ability, knowledge and experience. Skill, ability, knowledge and experience. So technology refers to new skill, ability, new ability, new knowledge, new experience, new method of producing and distributing the goods and services, and new method of doing the work, new method of doing the work. So each and every organization must use technology to perform its every activities, and it is 21st century everyone. अहिलेको एजमा if anyone say that I won't use any new technology, then they cannot achieve their common goal. They cannot achieve their goal. उनीहरू आफ्नो गोललाई अचिभ गर्न सक्दैनन्. That's why to perform the activities of the organization, they must use the updated technology, the advanced technology, okay, to satisfy the needs and demand of the customer. So यो कुराहरू हामी टेक्नोलोजीमा लेख्ने र लास्ट हाम्रो characteristics of perpetual existence. यसको मतलब के हुन्छ भने long life. It means organization has perpetual existence. It has long life. And it is established for a long period of time. यो सानो ड्युरेसनको लागि सानो समयको लागि 1 साल 2 सालको लागि बिजनेस हामी गर्दैनौँ एभ्रिवन अर्गनाइजेसनलाई इस्टाब्लिस गरेको हुँदैनौँ अर्गनाइजेसन इज इस्टाब्लिस फर अ लङ पिरियड अफ टाइम ओके पिपुल कम एन्ड गो बट अर्गनाइजेसन नट मान्छे आउँछन् एन्ड जान्छन् मान्छे मर्छन् तर अर्गनाइजेसन कहिले पनि मर्दैन एभ्रिवन इट किप्स पर्फर्मिङ एभ्री एक्टिभिटिज कन्टिन्युअसली थ्रु आउट द होल लाइफ अफ द अर्गनाइजेसन यो कुरालाई हामी यसरी लेख्छौँ र तपाईहरु यसलाई नोट राम्ररी बनाउनु होला एभ्रिवन र नोट बनाउँदाखेरि एकदम ध्यान दिनु होला कि तपाई यु मस्ट युज योर ओन वर्ड्स एन्ड सेन्टेन्सेस while explaining it. Thank you very much.